Hi foodies, it's me again and I'm back with another scrumptious and delicious holiday recipe that must grace your Christmas table this season. This chicken pan pie is the perfect treat for your loved ones, and its flaky crust and super moist filling is going to leave your diners begging for more, literally, I promise.
So let's get into it. You will need 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, and you just want to whisk all these dry ingredients together. Then you have to cut into cubes 250 grams of cold butter. Guys, your butter has to be cold to ensure the perfect flaky crust. And you just want to rub this in. I didn't use gloves at the start because I thought it feels better with my fingers. Then I can actually feel the butter and with the flour. What you want is a perfect crumb looking finish like this, and then just make it well in the middle of it. Crack open 1 egg, and at this stage I had to go get my gloves on because you need to work the eggs. You need to work the egg into the mixture. You want to try to incorporate the egg in the mixture and knead gently. Don't over knead or be very rough with it. You can see I was basically like breaking the dough apart. That's what you want. That's what will ensure that gluten doesn't form in your dough, or even if it does, just the tiniest bit. If you knead too hard, you're going to end up with bread, and we don't want that. We want flaky dough. Just transfer the dough onto a lightly floured. It should be lightly floured. Mine was not lightly floured, but lightly floured worked up, and just gently knead again. You can see it's crumbly, it's breaking apart, and that's what you want. Divide the dough into 2 halves and wrap it up with a cling film and put it in the fridge, or you can leave it on the worktop because it's quite cold just now. So I just left mine on the worktop. Already was a struggle to work with the butter because the butter was really hard, even though I had left it out in the kitchen. The weather, guys, is just something else. So wrap this up in cling film and put aside, and then we're on to the filling. So you want to pre-cook your chicken, or you can get chicken breast, whatever part of chicken works for you. I prefer chicken on the bone because I think it tastes better. So this has been pre-cooked and lightly seasoned with spices, and of course a little bit of dried rodo pepper, and chop that up. That's going to be the star of this pan pie. And now I'm just taking 1 medium Irish potato. I didn't want a lot of potatoes in the pie, but you can add as much potatoes as you want. Vegetable, guys, so if potatoes are your thing, just go for it. And I went ahead to wash my diced potatoes and boil it to just the degree of tenderness I want. I prefer to do it that way, or you can just wash your diced potatoes and cook it alongside the sauce. So you want to put a knob of butter and just maybe a tablespoon or cooking spoon of oil. Just make sure it's healthy oil, guys. Olive oil or sunflower oil, or rapeseed, or whatever oil works for you, really. And into the pan I'm putting in my chopped onions, and then I'm going to go crazy with the spices. This is chicken pan pie, just do you. So in there I've got garlic, got black pepper. Black pepper adds a nice flavor to it. I've got curry #1, and then just quickly stir, add your chopped chicken, and I've got curry #2 because I'm extra like that. Just two different brands. I think I like the flavors mixed. So in goes my thyme and in goes my chicken cubes, and I added two different chicken cubes because I'm extra like that as well. And just mix it. The chicken was already cooked with spices and cubes, so I didn't want to add a lot. And in goes my boiled potatoes and mixed vegetables. So just make your cornstarch slurry, and it's just 1 part cornstarch to 2 parts water. I recommend maybe 1.5 tablespoons for this size of filling. But yeah, you can just work it out based on the size of filling you're making. See how moist this looks, guys. This was super tasty. The aroma was amazing, and that's your filling done. So you just want to lightly dust your work surface. Take 1 part of your flaky dough that has been resting, and just roll that out, and that's going to be your pie base. Roll that out to the size of the pie pan you're using. I was using, I think, a 9-inch size, but yeah, whatever pan you have works. If you have cake tin, or even foil dishes can also do pies. So I'm laying that over my pie dish, and just dressing it properly to create a perfect mold for the pie filling. And after this stage, I'm just going to cut off any excesses that is hanging over the edge of the dish. So, fun part, in goes my very scrumptious, delicious, moist chicken pie filling. So I'm just going to fill the whole dish with moistness. Basically, this was such a pleasure to make, and yeah. So now on a lightly dusted surface, you want to take the other half of the dough that has been resting, and just roll it out to the size of the pie dish you're using. That's going to be the cover for the pie. Remember, we're making pan pie, guys. Yeah, and so just try to roll it out to be a bit wider than the size of the pie dish you're using. You can notice, guys, I had a tear, and what I basically did was just overlap the torn bit and give it a roll, and that was the tear fixed. Yeah, just roll it on the rolling pin, and that is my yummy pie ready to be covered. This is why you always have to roll out the cover a bit wider than the size of the pie dish, so you don't have to bother about aligning the cover to the pie. So I basically just cut off the excesses, and I am going to seal this yummy pie with my fingers. And yeah, pie sealed, ready to get egg washed and baked. I'm just pinching the edges together, and you can do whatever design works for you. See my happy hand dance. So I'm just brushing egg wash over the pie. Egg wash is basically egg and maybe a teaspoon of water. Water will help break down the protein, so you don't have like very dark golden color in your pastry when it's baked. So the more water you add, the lighter it will look. and you're just putting in some incisions to allow the steam escape from the pie. And that is our deliciousness ready to get into the oven. Take a look at this, guys. Isn't she lovely? This is so good. Take a look at that. Wow, we made something.
Now is the tests. Oh my god, you can actually hear that crusty, that flaky crust. Let's just, oh guys, see the moist feeling. You see, if I had left this for about an hour before digging in, I would have it well set so it won't be falling apart, but this is perfectly baked. So here we are, finally finished the Zeelicious chicken pan pie, and I am going to taste it in bits. First, the crust. %100% for taste, 100% for flakiness. Guys, the key to this is just use butter. Butter makes everything, because most times most margarines have water and oils mixed into it, so chances that you're going to always get a very flaky dough is slim. This is super good crust. It is flaky, it melts in the mouth, literally. This is definitely not a meal that you eat while analyzing or, you know, speaking with anyone else. This is one meal that you want to sit in and enjoy all the scrumptiousness and the deliciousness before you're even able to speak to someone else. I am literally lost for words. This is good. That's just it. This is simply amazing. It is really good chicken pan pie. Cheers. Wow. I encourage everyone to try it. It's a very beautiful holiday recipe for this season. You can make it for yourself and your family. You can, and it's a beautiful thing to share, you know. So maybe you're going to visit family or friends, you can just make a pan pie and take it along with you, you know, along with maybe a bottle of wine or something. But this is just simply good. So guys, this is my entry to the Zeelicious Holiday Fun competition, and I would really like to win this competition for someone special. And so please like this video, comment down below, share this video, you know, help me get the views, and hopefully we win this, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please help me win this. I really want to win this for someone special, so I really appreciate all the, you know, all the push you can give this video to get to the top. So yeah, let's see you at the top. Thank you, and have a beautiful holiday season. Merry Christmas in advance and a Happy New Year.